You guys, it is Easter week, and I really want to go back to a verse that we looked at a few weeks ago in Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, but I want to look at it from a slightly different angle. And it's Matthew chapter 5, verse 17, and Jesus says, "Don't think that I came to abolish the law or the prophets. I did not come to abolish, but to fulfill." And I've been going into Easter week just thinking a lot about my need for total transformation. I was in the small and very poor country of Moldova last week, and I was with a lot of orphans and vulnerable children and special needs children and widows. And it was a really hard week in a lot of respects because I saw a lot of really hard things. And instead of feeling good about myself that I had been there and I was doing good things, actually came home, and on the flight home actually felt very, very acutely aware of my own inadequacy, and I was overwhelmed. And not just my inadequacy, but I was very aware of my sin and my sin nature. And it was strange. I wasn't expecting to necessarily feel that way, but that's what the trip in some ways elicited for me. Why is that in some ways good news? Because we are heading into Easter, and Jesus did not come just to kind of tidy us up or to manage our behavior or to tell us to just add some good deeds onto our list of daily activities. He said he came to completely fulfill the law. But not just the law, he said he came to fulfill the prophets. And so it's that piece that I want to look at today. What did the prophets have to say about him, you may ask? And so in Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 26, I want you to hear what God said through the prophet Ezekiel about what would be happening. And he says this, Ezekiel 36, 26, "I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you. I will remove your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I will place my spirit within you and cause you to follow my statutes and carefully observe my ordinances." And then in verse 29, he says, "I will save you from all your uncleanness." I will save you. The prophet here and the prophets are pointing to Jesus. And so when Jesus says, I did not come to abolish the law or the prophets, I came to fulfill them. And one of the things that the prophet said about Jesus is that he would come and bring us a new heart and a new spirit. And I've been so aware that that is what I need leading up to Easter. It's what we all need. And so I just want to encourage you as we head toward Easter Sunday. Have you come face to face with your own inadequacy? Have you come face to face with your sin? Maybe it's been discouraging to you. Maybe it's been overwhelming to you. And I just want to remind you that Jesus came through his death and his resurrection to give you a completely new heart. This is incredible news. This is what we get to celebrate this Sunday, and I pray that we can celebrate it together.